Hello Cowboys Nation, welcome to another video, and without further ado, let's get to another round of news from America's team. Cowboys will be without star player for at least 4 weeks. As the Dallas Cowboys head into their Week 5 matchup against the Pittsburgh Steelers, they'll be without veteran wide receiver Brandon Cooks, as the team announced Saturday, October 5th, that they're putting Cooks on injury reserve. The move means Cooks will be out for at least a month. Cooks had a procedure last week on his knee that led to an infection, which required a clean-out surgery last weekend, Dallas Cowboys staff writer Nick Eatman stated on the team's official website. While it was initially reported Cooks would miss this one game in Pittsburgh, it now appears this will be a multiple-week injury, prompting the Cowboys to place him on injured reserve. When will Brandon Cooks be eligible to play again? Per NFL rules, players in injury reserve can return to the field after 4 games, so the first game Cooks could be eligible to play is the Cowboys' November 10th game against the Philadelphia Eagles. The games Cooks will definitely miss are the Steelers game on Sunday, the Detroit Lions matchup on October 13th, the San Francisco 49ers game on October 27th, and the Atlanta Falcons matchup on November 3rd. With Cooks out, Eatman says the team will likely lean on Jalen Tolbert as the starter opposite of CeeDee Lamb. He adds to look for more snaps for Jalen Brooks, Kevontae Turpin, and rookie Ryan Flournoy, who has been inactive the first 4 games. The Cowboys also have 2 receivers on the practice squad, Jalen Cropper and Kelvin Harmon. In a corresponding move, Dallas has signed linebacker Nick Vigil from the practice squad to their active roster. In addition, for their standard practice squad elevations, the Cowboys promoted cornerback Amani Oruwariye and defensive end Carl Lawson to the active roster. Cowboys will lean on Dak Prescott, CeeDee Lamb without Brandon Cooks. Going into the Steelers game, quarterback Dak Prescott says he gets that things will be tougher without Cooks in the fold, but that doesn't mean he's going to try to be a Superman, trying to make up for the Cooks loss. "I don't break the huddle and say I've got to go be Superman here," Prescott told media on October 3rd. "But I've been able to break some tackles. I've been able to do some things that have helped us out. As I said, use my feet more, make the throws, and so I don't think it's anything outside of my game that I've got to try to do." Prescott added that he's just being my best, and he hopes the guys on the squad do the same. "I think if I do that and guys are detailed and they do the exact same, take the same approach and being at their best, and we're able to put that out there. I'm not worried about the results and how we're going to play out," he said. Prescott also says he's all about finding a way to win starting this Sunday and moving forward, one game at a time, including taking the good and bad from the first 2 games to improve going forward. Cowboys predicted to add electric playmaker to team with CeeDee Lamb. There are multiple ways to look at the shabby 2-2 start the Cowboys have logged thus far in the 2024 NFL season. The negative view is that the 2 wins were against bad teams and the wheels are about to fall off as the schedule gets tougher. The positive view is that half of the NFC is sitting with 2 losses, and the Cowboys' spot in the NFC East is hardly in jeopardy as long as the Eagles are struggling, too. It's not the standard outlook, for sure, especially not for a team that bills itself a championship contender. If things shake out just right, the Cowboys could be in position to use their first-round pick to address one of the many holes the team has at the skill positions, outside of CeeDee Lamb. And according to the folks at Pro Football Focus, who project the Cowboys having the 14th pick in the 2025 draft, the team would land top-flight receiving prospect Luther Burden. Cowboys could form 1-2 punch with CeeDee Lamb. From PFF draft analyst Trevor Sikkema. Burden's a DJ Moore-type receiver who could form one of the league's best 1-2 punches alongside CeeDee Lamb. Indeed, Lamb is well established as the Cowboys' top offensive threat, the player quarterback Dak Prescott most trusts. But Dallas does not really have a long-term plan at the number 2 receiver spot. Brandon Cooks is 31 years old and has seen his production taper. He has just 9 catches and 91 yards this season. Worse, Cooks is expected to miss multiple weeks after having had a procedure on his knee. What do you think? Give your opinion in the comments and subscribe to the channel. See you in next video.